4.
Adrian Amos on the tackle. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. First carry now for Isaiah Spiller. And some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and shoot little people.
Good run there. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. The slot man in motion right. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about where one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Thank you.
Intercepted. Picked up by Tariq Carpenter. To the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, it's only the first quarter, but that's a quick shift of momentum right there because they were driving the football before that interception. And then not only, Charles, do they throw the pick, but it gets returned all the other way for the score.
I think the important thing here was it backed up in their own territory. This defense didn't blink. They hung in there, waited for the offense to make a mistake, and as soon as they did, they capitalized in the biggest way possible.
on is Mason Crosby for the point after. Well, this will frustrate a coach right here. The flag is out before they get off the extra point, and this is going to be a delay of game. Yeah, a slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Chargers 0. Mason Crosby will kick off for Green Bay.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. The last time, everything looked pretty good except that final play on the pick six. And now they've got to come right back out here, Charles, and try to pick up the pieces and get things going again.
Yeah, it certainly seems dire, doesn't it? But there is a silver lining, and it is hard to see so soon after that touchdown. But the game plan was definitely working. They were generating offense, had the ball beyond midfield, getting wins on each down against the defense. So they are moving it well. They just have to hang on to it.
Yeah, as you said, though, probably tough to remember those good things on that last drive when it ended like it did. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw here, Herbert. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first two drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish.
Oh, I forgot you ain't like T. T would have went for
That is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. This is taken around the 12.
Ooh.
There, we call it 56.
Break that second tackle a little bit faster, my guy. Would have been good.
Down and 10. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On second and a yard, Rodgers flushed out right. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And out across midfield down to the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And he's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 44 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive. And these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Throwing now is Rodgers. And it's
wrong button. Oh, my dude is sitting there, bro. He's sitting there, bro. I could have sworn oh my gosh. Wow, he's sitting right. Look at number 9. Look at number 9, sitting right there, dog. Oh my gosh. I hit the wrong button. Oh my gosh.
But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't.
Wow.
Just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick. Not good at all.
And some room to maneuver.
Wow.
Before crossing over out of bounds. 70 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Give them 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, last drive they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast. Slot
man moves right. Up the middle with Eckler. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Hopkins with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw finds its target, Dobbs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Rodgers completes it again to Dobbs. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. He'll get this down to the 38. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 38, Rodgers drops it to Jones in the flat. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, here's Jones. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. So now on 4th down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. The kick by Crosby is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Damn.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
And he fires one incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like when he saw it all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
On play action, now Rodgers. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletion sets. Now Rodgers. Dancing to his left. Complete to Jones. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The end result, 21 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Rodgers now on first down. Completed out left to Dobbs. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. From the 27, Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that run, and that made it a lot tougher to get
Chargers to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
Now Jones. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Rodgers now to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play. The forcing to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead. Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Allen, the man in motion right. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Herbert. Forced out to his left. He's got a man, complete. 30. 10.
Stokes, she's supposed to pick that. That press down, he goes over that behind the dude. She's supposed to come in front. Oh, that should have been picked. That should have been picked.
Making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they are not going to catch him.
Weavy Wonder.
Touchdown.
That was a special return, and it happened because
Weave
he's a
into
special
greatness.
returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, and if you do, you're taking on some responsibility, but he was happy to do so there.
Mason Crosby, the kickoff for Green Bay.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. On the return, it's Adderley from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now,
Oh, that should have been stopped in the backfield.
expression we love to use, time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again. If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you certainly got them guessing now. Second and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain, or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Steps away to his left. That's complete.
Oh, my gosh.
The running back. And he is going to have
Oh, my gosh.
first down as he marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. He's having a big game running the football, but that will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with the contract negotiations, doesn't he?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Herbert now. Oh, he'll want that one back.
Put me on the right person so I can pick that.
Department. 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
In motion goes the tight end. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And Allen's got it. And they want this well upfield across the 45. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle.
Oh, Stokes, she got to pick that.
The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
Oh, that's about the damn bump. Okay. I seen it.
Touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On 1st and 10 is Spiller. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Here's Herbert. And he can't get a throw.
That's what we love to see.
What a huge play at this point in the game. With Sean Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
Partner, you absolutely cannot take a sack in that situation. Now, it's also 4th down.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And with a little more than a minute to go, we are all tied. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Rodgers. Buying time to his left.
Fucking Madden, bro. Fucking Madden. Fucking Madden. He threw the ball stupid. Nigga wide open. Oh, my gosh. Boy, you better think Madden on that. You better think Madden. Nigga wide open and he threw the ball. That's not even no pressure. What the? Oh, Madden, you hold me. Madden, fucking hold me, dog. Oh my gosh. Wide open.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Heavy ass stupid ass B.
To have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a
Come on, man. Come with the run.
So that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. And they're down to 17 seconds now here after the spike.
The Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Boy, you fucking lucky. Fucking Madden hold me, dog. That was bullshit. Fucking Madden. Nigga wasn't even under pressure, dog, and he launched the ball away from.
Two teams talking over on their respective sidelines. We take a break. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to almost certainly win the football game. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And it's
Fucking
celebrations
Madden, dog.
as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So what a finish here. They maneuver to the outskirts of his range, Charles. He steps up, drills it from long distance.
That was no gimme. I like that expression, outskirts of his range. Look, the kickers that I've met, all they want is a chance. And I think he knew this one was good the second he left his foot.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. The tight end in motion right. One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. Being chased out left. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Green Bay Packers .
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Chargers.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First play and a first throw for Rodgers. On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. To throw is Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Got Dobbs over the middle. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Now a play fake. Rodgers escaping the pressure right. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on second down.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Now they'll throw with Rodgers.
Come on, bruh.
They're giving some difficulties here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down.
Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 28. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Now a first down carry by Jones. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now it's Rodgers.
That's taken in by Watson. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage to 15. It's first and 10.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers.
He's got the hookup with Dobbs.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. Now Rodgers.
He's got Watson. It's
I ain't playing with you no more.
A 9-yard touchdown there. And the
Weak ass defense, man. You got lucky that first time.
They take the early lead.
Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Chargers nothing.
Man, it fucking lagged me, bro. Don't start that shit. I'm gonna take that shit off, bro. Do not start lagging me. Do not do that.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, first and 10.
At about the 32. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he's going to be...
Come on, T. Come on, T. Junior T. Be running that play. Come on. I want to talk about easy. He's doing the same shit he doing.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
When you're trying to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out.
Oh, Lord, here we go with this. This nigga about to come across, or they going out.
On second down, here's Herbert.
He'll get this out right to Eckler.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
Throw your pick. Throw your pick. Throw your pick. Throw your pick.
Intercepted. Picked off by Tariq Carpenter. And the Packers,
Like I told you, throw your pick.
into the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Packers 7, Chargers nothing.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. That's complete to Dallas.
I'm going to pick on you.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Packers first down.
And they send the slot in motion left. On play action, it's Rodgers. Now swing pass for Dillon. They'll get it inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And inside get to Jones. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
On play action, now Rodgers. And that's
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How lucky. How lucky. Oh my gosh.
No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. No one left in the backfield as they send it in left. They motion the running back out left. Jones will get down close to the goal line, but not in. And that's going to be right down at the 1. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation. Here's Rodgers to throw. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it. But how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And it's
Pass interference, ref. Oh my gosh.
They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their 1st interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense,
Pass interference. Oh my gosh. Oh well.
In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45.
Yeah.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And they'll send Williams in motion right. Running on 1st down, Eckler. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
A Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll try the air now with Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And this is going to result in another first down. As
He put me on the person over the top. That was a dumb pass that should have been picked up.
This is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he hits towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
From the gun, a run by Spiller. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. Touchdown, Chargers. Gerald Everett as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends.
Look at that red zone. Okay. You ain't holding him. That nigga stay beating you.
Gets to the outside. They give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards. And boy, did he come through, pulling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. From the 25 on 2nd down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
This time they stay on the ground. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Taking it about the 1. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Charger drive about to get going. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers. It's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Jones, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
You want to throw dumb passes? Come on, man. Quit bailing them out.
So many times we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
To throw again on second down. Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. They've got his man.
Put me on 25, dog. I couldn't come back down in time.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Herbert. And a big loss.
Yeah, ain't nothing open. Come on.
Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Play action. It's Herbert. And that will be incomplete.
Madden, put me on that safety. That's a piss. Come on, man.
Every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
They snap it to Herbert.
Dancing to his left.
I only need to send 3 because I got defenses.
A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do.
That fucking blitz helped you, boy, because if you throw that right, man.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. And the Chargers
touchdown.
Austin Johnson gets the sack defensively. Well, there was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even line. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And he's got it inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Even later into his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron Rodgers. Here's Rodgers. Oh, that's bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C.
Oh, Madden, bro, you just... Oh, my gosh.
Potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
They find some open field here. And brought down, but not before reaching.
Madden, bro. Madden, bro.
66 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Once more, here's Eckler. And that's going to be good for a Chargers 1st down as the tackle made here at the 36. We've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Eckler, they run left side. And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Up the middle with Eckler. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Big Kenny Clark that time, pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Herbert. In trouble, and he's taken down. Rashawn Gary, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You run plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently. Right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
On third and long, it's Rodgers. Slant route, he's got Dobbs. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's fourth down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at a fourth down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He finds Watson complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Now Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. A turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Rodgers to throw. Tunyon's got it on the out route. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. To throw is Rodgers. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be in.
That's in the
Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with two straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're taking a stand right here, right now. But it is
touchdown.
10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and back.
Should I give you a chance?
Offensive lineman, because the only recourse.
Bub didn't bet back. Bub didn't bet back. You can play with him.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And it's
Fucking that. Nigga wide open.
The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. The last series for him a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes.
You can play with him, Rob.
Packers have just about sewn up this football game.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Back to throw, Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, this is exactly what
Take another hit. Put a little stronger.
Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. Oh, what a nice tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short game.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
One last throw here for Herbert. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.